Now you know, then what? That is the idea of today's minisode as we dive into a little bit more about character crafting.
You told me that purpose and passion were not the answer. You told me fulfillment and character development was the answer. And that's what today's minisode is all about, how to craft that character for maximum happiness.
We're talking leadership this week, and one of the organizations we are so proud to be at the helm of is the Neuroencoding Institute.
We got to co-found the Neuroencoding Institute alongside Dr. Joseph McClendon III, amazing world-renowned neuropsychologist and incredible mentor and teacher. If you're at all interested in learning more about what the Neuroencoding Institute does and what it can do for you, please visit neuroencoding.com.
You're enjoying this episode on Angel Phoenix Productions Podcast Network. To explore a complete lineup of quality programs and media production services, head on over to angelphoenix.com or like our Facebook page at facebook.com/Angel Phoenix Productions.
All right, character crafting is a lot of fun. Now, it is really fun when you get into the intentional crafting part of it, and that's what we're going to focus on today. If we had some more time, we would likely come at you and say, let's dive into who you are right now and then build from there. But Shai, we've only got 5 minutes.
We only have 5 minutes, so we're going to cut right to the chase, and maybe in a later, longer form episode, we can talk about this idea and strength of identity, because there is nothing stronger in the human personality, as many psychologists and researchers will tell you, as this sense of identity. So what can we do then to create an identity that's congruent with what it is and who it is that we want to be and what it is that we want to achieve and accomplish? Well, we do that through intentionality, right? If we never think about it, if we have nothing to aim at, then we won't know what we're going for or what success looks like. And that's what this minisode is all about, is figuring out who is that character you want to be, what do they look like, and how do you get yourself from here to there?
So the shortest hack that we have for you actually comes from our business partner and our mentor, Dr. Joseph McClendon III, and his identity exercise. Now, this is a really great way of crafting a character that just sounds like a baddie. We don't cuss on this podcast, a baddie that you really want to get behind, that you are here for. And so you get the opportunity to kind of fill in something that we like to call an identity statement, with not who you are, but who you aspire to become. And then we put it in a present tense, and boom, you've got a mantra that can help you create the character of your dreams.
Well, now you got me thinking about that new song, Bota, right? If the character you want to be is the baddest of them all, the BOTA, then that's what you've got to craft. What does that mean for you? Who does that look like? And it usually starts with visualization. Hopefully you've got a clear idea of what it is that you want to achieve or where it is that you're trying to head. And when you close your eyes and you imagine you in that scenario, or you as your most happy, what are some of the things that you can extract from that? Are you healthy? Are you vibrant? Are you well rested? Are you well hydrated? Are you reflective of someone who's relaxed and peaceful? If those are all true in your vision of future happiest best you, then you know there's actions that go behind each one of those things that you can do now, and you can start creating identity around who that person is that helps align you with those behaviors and get you there faster.
Tune in next week for Identity Week, because I think we just found our next topic.
It's a goodie.
Okay, but we're going to do a little bit of Sister Mad Libs with you really quick. Now we're going to craft an identity statement, and here is the sentence. It goes, I am a blank who blanks. Now we get it. You might be driving, you might be listening on the go, so you can't see this visually, but just think of it this way. We're going to insert an adjective, a descriptor, and then a noun, something that you are, who, and we're going to add in an action or a verb at the end that is really empowering for us. So let's think about some empowering adjectives, right? We've got, I am motivated, I am inspiring, I am loving, I am energetic. Shyla just said vibrant. That's one of my personal favorites.
Right? I like heart-centered, abundant, all kinds of different adjectives. Think about some of those describing words that really vibe with you. Energetic,
beautiful,
right? Beautiful, magical,
happy.
Positive. Yes, there are tons and tons of ideas here. There are some words that stick out for you that you say, ooh, yeah, right? Like when I think about that best me in that future scenario, I am lovely, right? And I'm going to put that as one of my adjectives. Adverbs are fine. One of your describing words there, right? Think of some of those describing words that you hope someone would describe you as, or words that you like that tickle you and kind of give you that little electrical buzz inside of you when you hear them.
All right. So is this future self, we're going to fill in this next blank now. You've got your descriptor. Is this future self a student? Are they a teacher? Are they a speaker? Are they a coach? Are they a professional? Are they a scientist? My daughter really wants to be a scientist right now. I keep telling her your Aunt Shy is a scientist. You got to talk to her about that.
Cool.
So you might be getting some questions about
Excellent.
that. So think about some nouns, right? Are you a doctor? Are you a spiritual warrior? What are you in that noun section that we're going to add in? So you've got, if you're the lovely warrior, right? I am a lovely warrior who, and then you add in the verb at the end. So we've got an adjective, a descriptor, a noun talking about who you are, and then a verb at the end. So you can kind of see how when we bring these three things together into a sentence and you craft your ideal character by thinking about who you want to be in the future, we're able to pull some of that ideal future into the present and with our intention, craft a character that ultimately we'll be proud of.
Now that was fast, but hopefully you got the formula. I am a describing word, then a noun, who, and then give a verb. This is the way that you can describe that future you and then start crafting the action plan to get you there.
This podcast was a production of Angel Phoenix Productions. Explore more episodes of this show or other great shows on the Angel Phoenix Podcast Network by visiting angelphoenix.com. The views expressed in this show do not necessarily represent those of Angel Phoenix Productions or its advertisers and may contain language that's unsuitable for younger listeners.